Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina and I make cash stuffing content here on my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a cash planning. I actually really enjoy doing these for you guys, and I do have some Happy Mail today that I want to put in some of my binders. So we're gonna do that first. This Happy Mail comes from Paper Pocket. I was so excited to actually find her on Instagram. I had not seen anything like this before, and everything about her shop is just so aesthetic and pretty and cute. And so she did leave me a really nice note here, and it says, "Dear Melina, thank you so much for your lovely order. I hope you like it. I'd love to see a photo of your new setup. I also included a little something extra. Hope you enjoy it, Ren." So thank you so much, Ren. I did go ahead and take it out of the packaging because her packaging comes from overseas and they literally have stickers everywhere on it. And so I just wanted to keep her address and everything private. So this is the little extra that she threw in. And I will say, honestly, like, I'm not even sure that this is going to do it justice in video. You guys need to go check her out on Instagram. I will do my best to have all of that linked down below, but she has a different method for how she creates her items, and it is unlike anything that I have personally seen before. So what I had ordered was this, and it came with the little, or I think it did. It came with this cute little bookmark, so you can mark like where you are at today, but then this dashboard. Oh my goodness. Mindful Budgeter. I thought this went so well with my new magnetic pins that just launched that say very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. So guys, definitely go take a look at that. And then pairing with this, I'm in love. So I already know where I want to put this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I'm so impatient, and then I will show you guys the other ones. So I want to put it right here, but the way, and I don't even think I went into it because I'm just so excited over here, but how it's like it's a sticker or something. Like, I have never felt anything quite like this, and I'm not even sure if you guys are getting the full effect, but it's a little shiny, but it's on matte vellum. It's a really nice, like, thin texture, but it's like a sticker on it, and I think that is so unique and so cool. So that's what makes her products different, and I am obsessed. Is that not so cute? Oh my goodness. I am so obsessed with that. So we are gonna have this in here for now. And then let me show you the other items that I got. So we also got these two. So this one says, "Spend your money on the things money can buy, spend your time on the things money can't buy." And who wrote that? I just think this is adorable. Same stickering, like however you call it, I'm obsessed. And then this one says, "Just because it is taking time doesn't mean it's not happening." And this is literally something that I live by because it's just so true. Just because it's not happening today or tomorrow does not mean that it's not happening. So keep and stay the course. You guys are doing amazing. But yeah, are those not just so pretty? I'm so excited. So I don't know quite yet where I'm gonna put these. I am sure I will let you guys know or show you in future videos where they end up landing, but I knew exactly where I wanted to put that Mindful Budgeter. So we'll do that, and I know that I will be able to use this bookmark somewhere. And then this is her cash placeholder, and this was definitely something she threw in as a little extra. So thank you so much, Ren, for sending this. I can get it out. There we go. And so it looks like this. It is just so pretty. Like, you can see it's transparent, the 500. She's got these, I don't know what else to call them, but it's like a sticker, and it's not, you know, the vinyl or whatever. So I think that is just so pretty, and it's raised. I feel like this is just not doing it justice. It is just so dang pretty, and I love her aesthetic. I know that she's been doing drops, and I think like once, you know, her inventory is out, that's like all that there is. Her next drop, if it hasn't already happened, I know it's coming up. I just don't know the dates of that yet, but I am so excited for this. Okay, super, super cute. Okay, now back to this video that you all clicked on for was the cash planning. So I have my cash planning sheets right here. This is a tearaway pad, just so you guys know, and they are one-sided and they do come with 50 sheets. You can find this linked in my Etsy down below. And we need our calculator, so I've got that right here. Go ahead and zero out, and I already know exactly how much I have to budget, and that is, which is, I know, a crazy number, but something about the beginning of the month and an influx of clients last week. What we are budgeting for this next week is $1,005. So that is the most I've been able to budget in a very, very long time, and this has nothing to do with Etsy. This has everything to do with my husband's income, and then my 2 incomes from my piercing business as well as my brow and lash business. So $1,005 is what we are going to budget for today. And I have not even wrote down my categories over here, so this one might be a long one, but I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just write down all the categories I'm going to stuff real quick. And I have not even written down my categories yet. So let me do that real quick and I will speed this up for you guys. Okay, so now that we have all of our categories written down, now we need to budget that $1,005. I'm going to move everything slightly over to the side here. And we're gonna go into my high priority binder. Just move that slightly. Okay. So household, I know this seems a little funny, but because we've got so much to work with, I'm gonna try to make my numbers in here even. So I hope that makes sense. So household has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83. So $83, and to have $100 in here, I need 17 more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So $17. Okay, so we have $988 left. Groceries, we always stuff $120. Well, it's been 100. We kind of go 100, 110, 120, somewhere in there, but we're gonna do 120 since we have it for sure. Clothing, I've been trying to get like a good buffer in here again. So 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, whoops, nope, 75, 76. So $76 in here. To make it a solid 100, we need 24. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, 24. And then subtract that 120, subtract the 24. We are at $844. Beauty has 20, 40, 45, 46, 47. And I'd like to have 75 in here this time. So we're gonna go ahead and do $28 to get us to that point. And then gas, we have been doing 75 no matter what is in here because my husband, oh no, okay. Oh my gosh, I just cleared this out and it's throwing me off. So we are putting 75 into gas because we have been going back and forth between like 50, 60, 75. We have the money, so we're gonna go ahead and do it because my husband's truck is a gas guzzler. So we're gonna be doing that, but now I need to put this back in here, and because this is so close, I might have to like just move it out slightly. Yeah, so we were at 1,005 minus 17, 120, 24, 28, 75. Okay, we're at 741. goodness, if this is how the rest of the day is gonna be, that's gonna be super fun for me. Cheerio and pretzel have 20, 40, 60, 70, nope. Cheerio and pretzel have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91, 92. $92, and I think I want to have like at least 120 in here, so let's go ahead and do $28. And that should give us that, so minus 28. Okay. Next we are going to do medical, and medical I want to have $100 in here, so 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83. $83, so we need $17 to make that 100. So minus 17. Okay. Family fun, we usually do $5, but let's see how much is in there. So family fun has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. $22. I want a solid number again, so let's do 8. And that'll put $30 in there, right? I think so. Okay, my envelope, we are just gonna go ahead and give us both 10, and then my nails is always 25. This is why cash planning is sometimes hard. So I realized I did a few numbers here and did not subtract them. So you know what? I'm gonna speed this up real quick. I'm sorry guys, like these are not first nature for me right now, so give me 1 second. 643 is where we're at, 2 nails. So I really need to like go back and forth for me to stay on track. So I already did mine and my husband's and nails. Date night has 10, 20, 30. And I think I want to just go ahead and get it up to $50. So let's go ahead and add $20 to date night. Minus 20. Eating out is, let's see, we've just been trying to keep this one full in case we have any emergencies because we are in the full swing of sports right now. Eating out has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, $96, but I know that I'm about to do a cash on stuffing and that is not accurate. So I think just for safety of not, you know, spending more than what we have, I'm gonna go ahead and put $60 in here. I am changing my haircuts category to say barber because haircuts is not for me and the boys do go to a barber. So the barber has 20, 30, 45, $45, and I think it's okay to just go ahead and do $10. The boys are good on their haircuts right now. Haircuts, yeah. Vehicle maintenance. I know that my husband is needing an oil change very soon. In fact, I think he's scheduling that appointment today. So 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, $210. And because he's going to be using this, I think I am just gonna go ahead and put another $20 in here. So 20. Okay, so we have $543 left, and that is it for my high priority binder. And I'm also gonna go ahead and move this one up because this is my holidays binder and I know we will be getting to that very soon. Next we have low priority. Okay. And you know what? I think one of those dashboards would look really pretty over here. So I'm just gonna take this out while we are here and I'm gonna grab one of them. Let's see, which one do we like? Ooh, don't move. Just because it is taking time doesn't mean it's not happening. Or spend your money on the things money can buy, spend your time on the things money can't buy. I think I want to do that one. Let's do that one in here. Ooh, let's see. Fix her up. Oh, that looks so good. I love that. Okay. And we have home renovations. And guys, we have started on our painting situation in our master bedroom and I'm so excited. It is coming along so well. One thing at a time. Yeah, we're doing so good. Today I actually added $5 to this envelope because we sold something on Facebook Marketplace, and all of that money is always going into home renovations. So since I already did that $5, I'm not even gonna count this. I just know that I want to put another 10 in there. And then home decor, let's see, only has $15. So let's just go ahead and do 10. And some of these numbers I already know, guys, just off the top of my head because I'm always in these binders. So if you have any questions at all, definitely ask them down below. Organizing, I know I've been skipping out on this one for a while and it has 15. So I do want to go ahead and do $10 for that one. 513, cash stuffing fund, I skipped and it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to throw $5 in there. Beverages, we usually do $20, but I think this one is doing okay right now. So 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. There's $50 in here already, but my the Celsius that me and my husband get at Costco is like $30. And so I want to definitely get a case of that very soon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw $15 into beverages. And then gardening has 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, $83. And to make that a solid 100, I don't think I can do that. Hold on, what did I do? 50, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, $83. So I guess I'm not going to make that even because in my head, I was thinking I'm just gonna do 10. So we'll just do 10, okay. Okay, concerts we are skipping right now. We don't have anything coming up, and honestly, I'll probably start saving for that come the new year because we have a family that we always go and go to concerts with our kids, and they just love it. So birthday parties, I don't even need to count it. We have my son's birthday party coming up, and then also like 6 different birthdays for sure that we know we are going to because they're family related on top of other people's birthdays. So October is insane for us. Please say a prayer for me. So we need to subtract that 100. And if I missed that 10, we know why we have 10 extra. We will get there. So gifts and birthday parties is done. Wedding ring has also been taking a back seat lately. I just want to throw $10 in there. So we're gonna do that. And that is it for low priority. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed with this like new dashboard. That is so stinking cute. Okay, love it. Next we have the kids binder. Okay, and we'll just go back here to kids. So kids, this is their buffer. And what I mean by that is like, I don't know, if we're out and they want something special, a treat, and they don't have it in their envelope or something, we can pull from this. So right now, kids buffer has $10. And I usually do like 5s in here. So let me just go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and rip this off and put it off to the side. Okay. So kids, we are doing $5. And then Mason's envelope, we also do 5. I think it was last week or the week before I was not I did not even touch the kids binder, which is insane. I haven't done that in a very long time. So we need to subtract this 15, I think. And if I'm over, we'll just do a recount at the end. This is a lot going on, but I know that you guys are interested in how I cash plan, so that's why I'm doing it. Clothing and shoes, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. $55, let's do 15. Okay. And then we have $338 left right now. School or back to school, it has $150, $170, $180, $180. I usually do 5, and I think we'll just do that. Okay. School expenses. Let me count that real quick. School expenses is also where we pull for lunch money. 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. So $88 in school expenses. To get that to 100, we need 12. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. 12. Okay, $321 left. And then sports has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. $68. And then if I throw $12 in here, it'll take us up to that next 10. So that will be nice. And that is it for the kids binder. For my weekly cash stuffing in a while is my travel one. And so we are going to stuff her this week. And this beautiful dashboard comes from my bestie, Raylyn over at the Raemarkable Dollar. It's a beautiful linen Paris dashboard. I am just obsessed. I love it so much. And we're gonna go back here to 10th anniversary, which, let me tell you guys again, 10th anniversary is being funded by all the things back here. I just like to have this here as a reminder that our 10th anniversary is next year, and I am just so excited. So we will leave that as is. Travel, I have a whole bundle for travel, and that includes all of your main categories that you may use to go. Oh my gosh, and I'm saying all of this and I know it's down here, so we're just gonna jump down here and put those categories in. But this is just $1 for every bubble, and I wanted to finish a line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's $6, and all of these are actually the same right now. And so I am just going to do $6 for all of them. So we've got 6 for destination, 6 for transportation, 6 for accommodations, 6 for food and beverage, 6 for activities, and 6 for souvenirs. So I'm just gonna subtract those real quick. So 6 times 6 is 36. So we're just gonna subtract the 36. Okay, $273, and that is really it for my travel binder for now. I do have some other trackers back here, like this one, the passport fund from my other bestie, Maddie, over at BudgetwithMaddie. I am going to do this eventually, but we are current on our passports. And then she also gave me a spending money one. And then I have this one from Angie over at Angie's Finance, and then just a Disney tracker back here. So that is what my travel binder consists of at the moment. But guys, I have a whole new revamp coming so soon. So now what we need to do is go into my holidays and summer binder. That is this latte colored one, and I do get my binders off of Amazon by the brand Moterm. I just love them so much. And then these are my new planner pins, and I thought, how fitting is it to be in the holiday binder? So I just think they're so stinking cute, and they don't poke holes in your binders because they're magnetic. So that is literally the appeal right there. Okay, so I just readjusted stuff. I'm so sorry guys if you haven't been able to see the calculator recently, but we readjusted. So the first holiday is Valentine's Day. We have $273, and I know holidays, how I stuff them is last. So the one that always gets stuffed is summer for 48. And then I do have my next week that I'm supposed to stuff for my yearly monthly in October. I know that that one is $125. So I'm just gonna go ahead and write that there and subtract that. So we have $100 to go between all of these holidays right here, which I think is plenty, guys. 100 goes a long way. So a lot of these are gonna be getting 5. I'm gonna do 5 for Valentine's, and since I know that this is all coming from holidays, we should be fine, but I will go ahead and subtract it. Easter, let's do 5. 5, 5, 5, that was 15. Okay, $80. The 4th of July, let's do $10 because I think each icon is 10. Prime Days is coming up. It's actually called Deal Days with Prime, and it's the 8th and 9th of October. So when you guys are watching this next week, Prime Days, I'm gonna do 25 since it's so soon. Okay, $45. Thanksgiving, we can do 5, and Christmas Eve, we can do 5. So minus 10. And Christmas always gets 30. So at some point during this, I did not subtract $5. I am almost certain. So I'm gonna go back through and just triple check this really quick. Okay, so yes, I must have missed $5 somewhere, and I don't know what happened. So at least we got that all squared away. So we are good to go. And these are so easy to tear out, just like this. And then I'm gonna put this off to the side. So now that we have all of our amounts, we zero-based budgeted that paycheck, I go in and I select all of my denominations. And then on the last page, you will see that I wrote my own total here because everybody, like the amount of categories that you stuff will range. Sometimes you'll fill a page, sometimes you'll be half a page, you know, you just never know. So I didn't want to lock you into always needing to only use one line for a total every single time. So I'm just going to do this real quick. And I always typically choose to go with the largest amount for all of these. However, categories like groceries is gonna get 620s because we go to different grocery stores and it just helps with the breakdown of everything. So I am just gonna go ahead and speed this up while I tally all of my denominations. Okay, so now that I have that all tallied up, I will add each column up and then give myself the totals back here. And so I went ahead and did that off camera just because that can sometimes take a while. So we had the $1,005 that we are cash stuffing. We have 100 350s, 21 20s, 16 10s, 29 5s, no 2s, which I put this on here because I know some of you do stuff 2s, and then we have 30 1s. I've really been loving incorporating 1s again. I don't know, let's not discriminate, okay? So we've got 30 1s, no 2s, and then this is 145 dollars and 5s, and then $160 and 10s, $420 and 20s. I feel like I do that all the time. And then 350s is 150 and 100 is 100. So we have how many of each denomination we need and also how much, you know, that denomination comes to, if that makes sense, okay? So then what I do, and I did this off camera, is I transfer all of this information over to my teller slip. These teller slips are now available in my Etsy shop, and so I just transfer it over. So 100 is 100, 350 is 150, so on and so forth, and your total. And your tellers will absolutely adore you for this, okay? My teller, like, this was new, and so she was like, oh, we've got new ones? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, I freaking love that. Okay. And so I'm actually gonna be gifting this to her because recently she put off to the side and saved me 2 $100 bill star notes. And so that is literally the least I can do, is give her some of these and some of my budgeting tools that I have. So I'm really excited to do that for her. And that's it for this video, guys. So I hope this was helpful. If there's anything that I missed, definitely ask me down in the comments. I am an open book and I am here to help you guys. No question is dumb. No question is too much. I literally am here for you guys. I know you might not find that kind of vibe everywhere here on YouTube, but that is seriously who I am. I am going to answer your comments with kindness, always, because kindness goes a very, very long way. So I hope this was helpful. And if you are new and haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and consider clicking this button to the right side of your screen. It'll automatically subscribe you to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next one. Bye.